me. So I'm like honking, turning on my emergency lights so people get out of my way. And I'm looking at my speedometer and it goes like 75, 80, 85, 90, and it starts going past 90 when I'm realizing that I'm gonna die. So, to start, I'm originally from Russia. My family came to America when I was 9 years old. And my mom is Christian and my dad is Jewish. My stepdad, but he raised me. He's Jewish. So I was raised in a semi-religious Jewish Christian family. And personally, I never cared about God. It was never a topic for me. I felt like it was just, stories of my grandma and whatnot, and it has nothing to do with, with reality, with current reality. So religion was never a topic that I would think of or even care about until I hit my teenage years and I hit depression and just overwhelming emotions and going through a whole bunch of stuff that I felt that I need to connect with something higher. So I decided to look into God. And when I started reading the Bible, it was like, for the first page, for example, it said that, God created the world in 6 days and on the seventh day he rested and got refreshed. To me, it was just, it didn't make sense. I was like, God rested, refreshed? Like, no, it was not feeling right. I can't follow this, I cannot. Buddhism is not really religion. Hinduism is to me, it was nonsensical because of like their descriptions of God, and Christianity just didn't make any sense either because I saw so much contradictions and mistakes from my point of view, from my kind of an inner belief in God. I went home, I was like, you know what, this is the end. I no longer believe in religion. It's all nonsense. I'm crazy, and this gotta stop. And this is how I became an atheist. I decided that there is no God, none of this is true, it's just, I'm wasting my time. And that led me to some of the darkest ages of my life. Those deeds, though, everything that I was doing, eventually it made me feel miserable. It made me feel like there's just nothing out there, life is pointless. I could do all this evil stuff and I could get a whole bunch of money doing it, but I don't feel happy. I don't feel complete. I don't feel my life is worth anything. And I got seriously depressed. In my brain, I was like, oh my God, this is it. Like, I didn't read nothing else. I have no concept of what Islam is. I just read that first page and it was like a light bulb in my brain. It was just amazing for me. I could not stop myself from crying. Something happened inside my heart and my mind that I just couldn't stop. And I was at work. I had to leave the office, tell them that something serious happened. I have to be outside for a few moments. I went outside and I just cried. Go back in there, Google how to become a Muslim. And it said, you have to read the Shahada. And I, in the English letters, I actually read the Shahada right then and there without having no info on anything else. I just felt like this is what I was looking for and this is what I was missing. And that's how I became instantly a Muslim, not realizing then yet that it's just beginning of this whole story of what happens after. So I'm like honking, turning on my emergency lights so people get out of my way. And I'm looking at my speedometer and it goes like 75, 80, 85, 90. And it starts going past 90 when I'm realizing that I'm gonna die. So I say that and I ask God to basically save me. I said, if you take me, I'm ready. But if you do save me, I promise that I'm going to spend the rest of my life on your path. And as I say that, I press brakes one last time, and subhanAllah, it works. And my car starts slowing down.